Oh yeah!
Welcome to Rock U. Rock U is a place where we want people of all ages and abilities to come and make music. The great thing about music is you can make it no matter whether you're a beginner or an expert, and you can play with someone else who's better than you or worse than you or older than you or younger than you. It just doesn't matter. What we do at Rock U is we like to put people together in bands. We like to sort them as much as we can by age and ability, by the instruments they want to play. But the main purpose is you get together, you play music with other people, and the emphasis is at the end of that time, you are going to play a concert. That concert is going to be a real concert in front of real people, a real audience of people. Maybe they're your friends or family, but maybe they've never heard of you before. They're going to come out and hear you play. We do a few things differently here at Rock U. For one thing, we think it's important that the students in the bands choose the music they're going to play. So a lot of places you'll go and they'll tell you, this is what you're going to play today and this is how to play it. We don't do it that way. We want you to play music you like, and then we want you to find the best way for you to play that music. We're not going to copy the song that you've heard on the radio or on your iPod exactly the way you hear it. We might change it a bit. We might make it, you know, if you have a saxophone player in your band, but the song doesn't have a saxophone in it, we might find a part for the saxophone player. Another thing that we do differently is you're not required to spend time on just your instrument. If you are a guitar player, but you've never tried drums, you get a chance to try drums and maybe play the drums in one of the on one of the songs in the concert. If you play a lot of instruments, you can play them all at Rock U.
Once I moved here, it was very hard for me to find a place that I felt comfortable because I didn't speak the French language. It was hard for me to find a place that I could practice music and be in my comfort zone. And I had two friends that told me about Rock U, and I went to 2 of their concerts, and then after that I was pretty dead set on coming here.
'Cause this is my United States of whatever.
At Rock U, we have bands starting as young as 8 years old, and our youngest bands are 8 to 10 years old. We organize the bands by grade level. So if you're in grade 3, which is CE2, you can start a Rock U band right now. If you're younger than that, you can take a private lesson, but you'll be ready to join one of the bands when you're in CE2, in 3rd grade. But we also have adult bands. So we span all ages of potential musicians from 8 to 88. Or fine, you're 89, come along anyway. We'd love to have you.
Taking care of business, working overtime, workout.
You don't have to know how to read music to play in Rock U. In fact, we never use sheet music. We use lead sheets, which tells you the names of the chords that you're supposed to play, and then you learn how to play that chord. Might show you what the lyrics are, but it's not important to know how to read music. It's not part of rock and roll the way we teach it. Also, you do not have to take lessons in your instrument. If you want to, we do offer lessons. But a lot of people teach themselves, or a lot of people learn from playing in the band room.
I've been throwing stones, waiting by the river. I've been on my own, praying like a sinner.
I don't think that I'll do anything related to music when I go to university, but Rock U will always be part of me and how I got to learn new instruments.
It's just a good way to spend time together, so I combine my friends and then music, which I love too, so it's a good way to combine 2 things that I love.
I obviously felt more confident for the last concert as from the first concert. It helped me gain some confidence on stage, and I really progressed.
The reason we do what we do at Rock U is because we love music, but we also know what it can do for you. Music teaches responsibility. Music teaches listening. Music teaches communication and cooperation. When you're part of a band, and your band is expecting you to hit a G on the downbeat, you got to hit a G on the downbeat or the song doesn't go right. Doesn't matter how great the person standing next to you is, if you don't hit your G, something's not going to go well with the song. On the other hand, you have to trust that the person in your band is going to hit that G on the downbeat. And when you can do that, you can create something incredible that you just can't do by yourself. That teaches a whole lot of life skills. It also happens to feel pretty good.
Give it up for